Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a quick and easy treat box to make. It is a teacher's appreciation gift because our schools, I think, let out in 2 weeks. And so it's coming to the end of the year. We need to show our teachers appreciation because, oh, they deserve it, y'all. They really deserve it. So we need to show them some appreciation. So whether you're going to make it for your children's kids or your grandchildren, it'd just be a fun way to show the teacher you appreciate. It's just a little something, right? So this is the one I'm sharing. I put it in a cellophane bag, but you don't have to do that. I'm not going to do it with the other ones that I share. I just thought I'd put it in here because you can really fill this. If you put it in a cellophane bag, you can really fill it with a lot of stuff. You can even put like erasers in there, some school related things, even chapstick, anything like that. You know, the Burt's Bee would be cute, and Dollar Tree even has some really nice lip balms and stuff like that. But I thought they'd be really cute. It says you are much appreciated, and it has our little bird on here. Y'all, if you've missed this in the catalog, you need to get it. It's so stinking cute. I'm going to show it here in a minute. But I do have a graph paper on today because I'm going to do some coloring, and it shows up better on the white than on the black. So I'm going to share that. I did do another one. I'm going to do another. I did one in Berry Burst, so it's this one right here. So that's the one I made there, and I'm going to make one more, and we're using Blueberry Bushel for this, and I'm going to use this color right here. So what you need is a piece of 7 by 4.5. You need 2 pieces to mat it, which are 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. The handle is 8.5 by 3/4. And then the matting for the handle is 6 by 5/8. For those of you who are new, hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and share, because all of those things help my channel. Even those of you who are not new, you can give it a thumbs up too. YouTube really looks at those things, and it would really help my channel. For those of you who are new, I do an inspiration sheet on all my projects. It is on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. You can download it and print it, and it has all the measurements on here, so you don't have to write them down. All right, so let's get started with this. And, oh, I didn't show you the paper either. This paper, y'all, we got gingham. We got gingham in our new catalog. It's called Glorious Gingham. So it is all these colors here. Look at it. You can use either side of these. So we have this is Pecan Pie, a new color, the Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock, and Lemon Lime Twist. And this is Blueberry Bushel. So, oh my goodness, you know how I am with the gingham, and I'm going to get another one of those. I only ordered one, but I'm going to get another. You know I'm going to use it a lot. I love gingham. Polka dots and gingham are my thing. So this is called Bird's Eye View. Look how cute this is. It looks super simple, but oh my gosh, these birds are so adorable. So I'm using that, and then for the sentiment, I'm using the Wonderful Thoughts. I use this on my project on Sunday as well. And it has the little outlines. It outlines it. Every one of these you can use with these dies here. It also has extras like little frames and little hearts, and then this little flower right here. So this does come as a bundle. For those of you new, you save 10% when you get a bundle. Now this doesn't have any dies, so I cut these all out with my cut and emboss. I am going to insert a video when we come to that point on how I did it, because I know a lot of you always ask, how did I cut out the images on my scan and cut? Because I know some of you have one, and if you don't, you are missing out. Because, oh my goodness, if you don't want a fussy cut, this is so easy. And I love fussy cutting, but I can't do it anymore because of issues with my hands. So, all right, let's get started with this. Let's stamp first. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the pieces. On the video, I did stamp the little books on here as well, because my idea was first to put him up on the books, but it made him too tall. So I just ended up using the branch and the leaves. All right, so we're going to use a Memento Black because we are coloring these. And we're going to stamp our bird. And where is my mat? Let me grab my mat. Because you want to use this mat if you're doing photopolymer. It just helps so much. Such a really clean and crisp image. We're going to put little glasses on him because it's perfect for a teacher. It makes him look very studious. Look how cute that is. And then we're going to stamp the leaves. And then I'm going to stamp the branch. And the branch, I think I need to do this way. It's too long. And those are the 3 things that we're using on this one. You can even just do the books on here, but this little bird is so stinking cute, you have to use him. All right, so we have those all stamped. So I will go ahead and insert the part of the Brother Scan and Cut video right here. And then we'll be back after that to get on with the project. And if you don't care about the scan and cut, just skip right through this part. All right, here we go. Okay, everyone, I'm going to just show you really quick how I cut out the stamped images for this treat holder that I made. It's quick and easy, and it's super quick and easy if you have the scan and cut. So this is why I keep saying if you don't have one, you're missing out. And it is an investment, but it's an investment you'll definitely get your money's worth out of. So what I did here is I'm going to just show you real close up on these leaves because they were 3 single images and I didn't want it to cut out 3 little leaves. So I just attached with a number 2 pencil to close up all the little lines there. So I'll just show you really quick here. I'll just point it out to you. Right here where I just put a number 2 pencil mark here, and you always have to close up the areas that you don't want it to cut or it will cut all 3 of those individually. And then on this one I closed up the back because the back was open, and so yeah, it's gonna cut out in between there and you don't want that to happen. Now the rest of these look pretty good. I'm gonna scan it and we will go ahead and see what comes out of it. So I'm going to show you here what I'm going to do on my scan and cut. And I always forget to grab my little pencil out of here, and I already have my mat loaded, so I don't want to do that. But you're going to press scan, direct cut, and then I do it to the machine. You have to have Wi-Fi to connect it there, and I just don't think you need to do that. So then I'm going to just press start here, and my levers are ready to number 2, and I'm going to press scan. So it's going to scan it, and then I'll show you on what comes up on our little screen. I did tape my paper down with some Crafter's Companion tape, which is like a really easy release tape, and I always do that so it doesn't move. It's just double security. All right, so we have that scanned. Now I'm going to come up here to the screen and you'll see what's on the screen here. I'm going to press OK, and it's going to show me what's there. Now all the little messes around it, you don't want like this here or all that. So we are going to close this. Hopefully I'm going to stay in there. I'm holding my camera again. We're going to close this up to just get what we want, and I'm going to try to get them all out of there. So there's a little piece up here, but I'll show you what we'll do for that. All right, so everything looks good. I'm going to just press preview on this one because everything looks pretty good. So I think that we're going to be okay with it all. I'm going to just press OK again. And I'm going to put a margin because I like to put little margin around it, and I always do 0.4. And I'm going to say OK. And then we're going to edit. So I'm just going to press this arrow, and that piece right there that's lighting up red, I'm going to trash it because you don't want it to cut that. And I'm going to say OK. So then you're going to just, when it goes around the whole image, that's what it's going to cut. So I'm going to go through these. All of these are good. All of these are good. As long as that box is around it, you're good. All right, so I'm going to say OK. And then I'm going to say OK again. And it's processing it, and it's showing me what it's going to cut right there. So I'm going to press select here, and I'm going to press cut. And make sure this is not on half cut. And then I'm going to press cut. Again, I'm going to press the cut. That's where I'm going to edit that. And we don't want to press cut. We want to do that right there, the little wrench. And I'm going to move this up. Why is it doing that? You can do it with your finger. See, half cut, you want off. And if you want to cut vinyl or anything, you turn it on. And then I'm going to say OK. And we are going to press start. And it's going to cut. It's really easy to do, y'all. All you have to do is follow the screen and what it says, basically. There is some little quirks like marking it with the number 2 pencil. But, yeah, it's really, really pretty easy. If I can do it, y'all can do it. I'm not that good at this kind of stuff, but this happened to work out really good. Alright, so it's cutting and it's saying 2 minutes, so I am going to just let it cut and I'll come back here in just a minute. Okay, so it is done, and I'll show you the screen. It just says finished cutting, and then I'll just press OK. And I will go back home, and then it'll say delete, and I'll say OK because I'm not going to use this one again. And then I'm just going to release my mat right here. And I'm going to grab it before it falls. Alright, I'm going to be right back with you, and I'll show you what they all look like. Okay, y'all, so I have the bird, I have the leaf and the branch, and these are the little books that I cut out as well. You'll see it if you watch the video of the scan and cut, and I'll be using those on another project. I did cut 4 of these out so I could make 4 different ones, because if you have grandchildren, you want to go ahead and make all their teachers a little treat. So I did use, you do have to erase the little lines that you put on here, so that's what I'm doing here. And I only did it at the bottom of this branch and on these little leaves. So all of that is all ready to go, and we're going to color these. Alright, so we are going to color this bird in Lemon Lolly. I'm going to color him the same as I did in the last projects. So we're going to color him Lemon Lolly. Y'all, we have all new blends and so many different colors. All our new colors, core colors, and also our returning colors. And then I'm going to use the light pumpkin pie, and we are going to shade him with a little bit of pumpkin pie here on his little, and then just around this area here. And then I'm going to use the Lemon Lolly, and we're going to blend that all in. Don't be afraid to use 2 different colors when you are using your blends. They blend really nicely together. Alright, and then I'm going to use dark pumpkin pie for his nose. Y'all, I forgot to zoom in for you, but I'll show you really close up. And then I'm using the Parakeet Party, and I'm going to use it for his, I'm just coloring it the same as I did that other bird. Using the light on his wing. You can use whatever colors you like, and then I'm just going to use a little bit dark here for this part of his wings. And you can give him some little cheeks if you want, but that's all I'm doing on him. He's so darn cute. Look at him. Alright, and then we're going to color the leaves. I'm using Pecan Pie. This is another new color for the branch. This is the light. And I do recommend coloring after you scan, because I think it scans the black and white lines a lot better than when you have color in it. So we're going to do that there, and then I'm going to use the dark, and I'm just going to add some little streaks like for a branch. And then I'm going to use Old Olive for the leaves. I think I used Mossy Meadow on my other leaves, but I like the Old Olive here. And that's the light, and then I'm just going to use a tiny bit of the dark. And you can just blend those in with the light. All right, so that's it, y'all. These all the coloring. So here's our little branch and our leaves and our little bird. It's so cute. All right, so we have those all ready. Let's get the box made. So we are going to score this piece right here, the 7 by 4.5 inch piece. And you're going to score it on the 7-inch side at 1.5 and 5.5. And then you're going to turn it and you are going to score it at 1.5 and 3. That is it. It's really quick and easy. That's why I thought it would be really good for a teacher's gift, because you can make quite a few. All right, I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to cut these like this. And you can just fold this up. I'm going to sharpen these first, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. I should have brought my whole mat. This wants to move around. I should have brought the heavy one up here so that it move. All right, so what I'm going to do here on the sides, I'm just going to give it a little decorative touch. So I'm going to cut down here, and it's not even going to, you don't even have to do this. I just thought it looked cute, something a little bit different. So you're just going to do that. And these are going to come up and like this. So it's going to make like a little basket looking thing right there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So just cut from the corner to the end there, and this one too. The first one I didn't do it that way, but I decided I wanted it to look a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and grab my handle, and we are going to mat the handle. I'm going to do the same smaller gingham on this. Now this is 6 inches, so it's not going to cover the whole handle. So I'm just going to put it right in the center here. I'm going to mat that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to put the handle on before I close this up. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end here. You can put it on the end of this if you like. We're going to put it right there. And then I'm going to pull my sides up here. So we're going to put glue on this side and this side. You know, if you have wet glue, you're going to have to wait a minute. So you're just going to pull that up there, and you're going to pull this one up. So you can see it's a little bit decorative on the side. Just it gives it a little bit more detailed touch. All right, and then we're going to bring this one around. You're going to glue it here on this side. This one you have to really hold because it's that curved and you don't want it to fly back. All right, so then let's put our glue on these two here. If you rather not have it like that, just fold it up and you don't have to worry about that. But it does give it a cute little touch. All right, so there is that. You want to straighten your handle out. We're going to mat the other pieces here. Oh my goodness, when I saw the gingham, y'all, we couldn't pre-order this. So, and I saw it, I was like, that's the first thing on my list. I love it. All right, so there's that. So let's grab our little bird. And we didn't do our sentiment. Let's do our sentiment. I'm going to put the, let me grab another piece because I'm going to cut those pieces out too. So I'm going to use Memento Black for the sentiment. And to put this all together, we need to have the sentiment ready. So I'm just going to stamp that. I didn't use my mat for that, but that's okay. It came out really nice. And I'm going to use the die that goes with it. Okay, so here's the die. This lays on here. I'm going to actually use a piece of mint tape to hold it down where it needs to go. And press that down. I'm going to run this through the cut and emboss, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what you get when you do that. It's so good, y'all. I love this. All right, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I'm going to grab some mini ones for the back of the sentiment. Let's leave those backings on that first. And then I'm going to use a couple big ones for our little bird here. Take those off here. Let's take the other ones off while we have it, and we can put it all on at the same time. All right, so we're going to glue the branch on the bottom. Right down here on the bottom. I'm going to grab the leaves. No, we need to put him on first, so I know where to put the leaves. We're going to put him right on the tree branch. And then we're going to glue the leaves on here. I'm going to stick that right underneath the branch. Like that. And then we're going to pop up the "You Are Appreciated" right there. And then I'm going to use some linen thread, and I'm just going to tie a bow. And if it's crinkled up like that, you can just, on our new linen thread, it's rolled up in a little roll, so it doesn't crinkle like that. But I had this left over from one of my paper pumpkin kits, so I am going to use it, y'all. I'm not going to waste it. All right, so we're going to use a little glue dot, and I'm going to roll it into a little ball. Stick it right behind the knot on the back here. And we're going to put that right here on the bottom. And I am going to cut these shorter. And then there you have it, y'all. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, y'all, these are so fun. I love this bird. He's just so stinking adorable. So here's the other one, Berry Burst. And then this one that I wrapped is Lemon Lime Twist. But aren't they so cute? You can put different treats in there like that. Wrap it up in a little cellophane bag. We do sell these cellophane bags, and it fit perfectly in the 6x8. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. If you place an order, please use my Mayhost code. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.